What's up, everybody? It is Voodoo here, and I'm very excited today to be bringing you this very special, historic unboxing on my channel. As you can see, I do have the PlayStation 4. It is about, what time is it? It's about 5:30 p.m. on launch day, November 15th, and obviously it's the start of a new generation, the start of bigger and better things in gaming, and I am super excited to be bringing you this unboxing. We're going to be taking a full look at all the components of the PlayStation 4, what's in the box, everything you get with it, and we're going to be thoroughly exploring the contents of this box. For comparison purposes, I actually brought home my second generation PlayStation 3, basically the same size and all as the launch model to compare the sizes. I brought a DualShock 3 with me to compare the sizes to the DualShock 4, to compare the two controllers. So we're going to be doing all that right now. So this is the front of the PS4 box. As you can see, down here in the corner, it's 500 gigabytes. Alright, one side, not much, Sony PS4. This is the back. Pretty cool. You got Knack, Assassin's Creed, Killzone, Watch Dogs, and Infamous Second Son. Advertisement here for PlayStation Plus, the best place to play online. You do now have to get a subscription to PlayStation Plus to play online multiplayer. Down here it talks about watch, play, and stream all your favorite digital entertainment, showing PS3, PS4, and PS Vita. This side is just a white side with what comes in the box: a system, a DualShock 4, an HDMI cord, the power adapter, a headset, a USB cord, and manual. It comes inside. So we're going to turn around to the back, and we're going to go ahead and cut the PlayStation seal. Alright, there it is. And I'm going to open her up. So it's one of these boxes, and here we go. Here is the components. So now that it's like this, let me actually readjust the camera to a better angle. If I can do this here. I'm very confused right now. Oh, I'm unscrewing the wrong part of the tripod. I want to bring it up and angle it down, just like that, so that we can actually see inside of the box. So as you can see, here's how it's laid out. You've got your PS4 console squarely in the middle. DualShock 4 right here. My first time actually seeing a DualShock 4 in person. You got special offers and booklets and stuff like that. So I guess the first thing we're going to do is take out the meat of it, which is the console. Alright? So it's encased in cardboard, which we will take out. I'm actually going to move the box out of the way so that we can just focus on what we want. So undo the cardboard, and it's still protected here by this little, oh, it's actually a wrapping here. Alright, so this is it. This is the PS4 system. Alright, as you can see, there's the front of it with your glossy black third here. The bottom is the matte finish, matte plastic finish, PS logo. As we take a look, that's the back. Here's the front of the console. As you can see, it is sloped downwards. Alright, you've got two USB ports hidden under here, as well as the disk drive. So pretty nice way to hide all these ports in here. Let's zoom in a little bit. We can get a little bit closer. There we go. Alright, so that's what you've got there. Sides of the console is nothing really to see. And then the back of the console, alright, here's all your ports. So you've got, this is what, audio optical out there, HDMI, Ethernet, the adapter, the auxiliary adapter for the PlayStation camera, and the power cord. Very few plugins this time, as of course we know there is no analog component out now on PlayStation 4. So looking at that, we're going to take out the... I apologize about my dog barking. I'm at my house and I realize it's not very professional, but that's what happens when you have to film at home. So anyway, and yes, this is very scratched. Zoom out here again for size comparison. Again, I apologize for the insanely loud dog. Just ignore that. So you've got your two systems here, okay? Height-wise, it's shorter by far. So about an inch or two shorter there. All right, as we look at width, it's actually a little bit wider. Not by much though. It's maybe a little wider than the old PS3. That's all like way out of frame, isn't it? It's not even close, so we'll move it a little bit better in the camera. Alright, and it's definitely much thicker. I don't think you're going to be able to see this very well, but it's a lot. The old model is very thick compared to the PlayStation 4. And this old PS3 weighs about as much as a few bricks, okay? This thing does not weigh nearly as much. It does have weight to it. It is a little heavy, but by no means does it weigh as much as that other thing. So that's good. It's basically a perfect square as well. So that's pretty neat. So that's the console. We're going to move that out of the way to the side of the bed. And we're going to take a look now at the controller, the DualShock 4. So this is the first time I'm putting hands on a DualShock 4 controller. Let's take it out of its wrapping. There it is. So, first impressions of it here. I'll bring it close to the camera and wrap my hands around it like this. Alright, so, first impressions of the controller. We've got, obviously, your D-pad. Would help if it was actually in the shot. We've got the D-pad here. Alright, we've got share and option buttons at the top. Here's your touchpad, which also functions as a button that you can press in. You've got your speakers here, so it can play audio out of here. The thumbsticks are pretty awesome. Alright, first of all, they're actually pretty small. They're pretty tiny thumbsticks. I think they might actually be smaller than the DualShock 3s. But they are concave, as you can see, which is a good decision, I think. And they are very rubberized on the top. So you get a nice good grip out of the sticks while you're playing them. They click in. Here's your PlayStation button. Here's your standard PS buttons here. Alright. The grips are much longer than the DualShock 3s. You can actually wrap your hand around it, as you can see. Alright. It has a matte black finish around the handle, so they're not the smooth plastic that the DualShock 3 was. It allows better grip. As we take a look at the triggers, as you can see, they are actually triggers now. Not those horrendous R2 and L2 buttons from the DualShock 3. They are, in fact, triggers, alright, which feel a lot nicer. They feel much, much nicer, actually. For shooters, they're going to be way better. Your R1 and L1 buttons are bigger and rounder than they were on the DualShock 3, alright? Those actually feel a lot better. The triggers are much improved, alright? Then on the top, this is your light that's going to work with PlayStation camera as well as provide some mood lighting and stuff like that during games. Your plug-in for your USB charger. And then on the bottom, you have a port for your headset and a different port here that I'm not really sure what it's for. It says EXT. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. But there's your DualShock 4. Sorry, DualShock 4. So let's take out the DualShock 3. for a size comparison and the comparison of some of the features. So here's the two controllers. As you can see, the grips, like I said, on DualShock 4, much longer, much thicker, and have better grip. As you can see, like I said, the thumbsticks on the DualShock 4 are actually smaller, I think, than the DualShock 3s. Alright. Concave as opposed to convex. Your D-pad looks kind of pretty much the same. But the DualShock 4 is a much bigger controller, but I would say they weigh about the same. I don't think that the DualShock 4 really weighs any more than the DualShock 3. They're about the same weight. So there's your comparison there. Your triggers, obviously, the DualShock 4's much better. Comparison from the top, you can see how much bigger the L1 and R1 buttons are on the DualShock 4. So there's your comparison of the controllers. So we're going to move the DualShock 4 out of the way, and we're going to look at some of the other stuff. This is special offers for PlayStation gamers. Let's see what's inside here. We've got some codes. We've got 3 codes, alright? Wow, this is awesome. So, I'm not going to show you this because it has codes. I'm just going to explain to you what it is. The first code you get is a 30-day free trial of PlayStation Plus. That is amazing. They give you a full month of PS Plus free out of the box. And I got 7 days free with Call of Duty Ghosts. So I have 37 days so far of free PlayStation Plus before I ever have to pay for it. And they give you a code to redeem that. That's awesome. The second code is a free 30-day trial of Music Unlimited, which is music streaming, which is amazing. And then the third thing is $10 of credit to spend in the PS Plus store. I mean the PlayStation Store. So amazing stuff that they give you just for buying the console. Free month of PlayStation Plus, a free month of Music Unlimited, and $10 for you to spend in the PlayStation Store, which is basically the cost of like an indie game or something. That you get all that for free right out of the box. That is really awesome. So here's your quick start guide that nobody's interested in. Then you've got all your wires and such. So you've got your headset, which I've seen, and I know it's very cheapy. So this is it. Alright. Very thin wire. You've got this right here, which is your microphone that you can turn on and off with this little switch. Alright. And then this is your earpiece. It's just an earbud, which looks huge. I don't know if this is even going to fit in my ear. Let's see, I have really small ears. Not really. It's kind of big. I mean, I guess, but this thing's really not very good. Not that it matters because I have Turtle Beaches anyway that I'll be using for communication, but this is the headset that comes with the PlayStation 4, and it has a clip here. I guess you can clip it to yourself or whatever. So that's the headset. Nothing too spectacular. This is your USB cord, which is going to be for charging of your PlayStation 4 controller. Alright, standard USB there for charging. Got kids outside screaming. This is your AC power adapter. This is it. Much smaller connection than for PS3. No power brick. This is it. This is all you need for power. And then finally we get our HDMI cord, which makes it 3 that I own that work, which is what I need to actually run direct capture gameplay. So here it is, your HDMI cable. All right. So we're gonna put everything out here, and we're gonna zoom out in order to show you everything that you get out of the box with the PS4 minus obviously the codes and the booklets. But there it is. So this is what you get when you get PS4 out of the box, alright? So your PS4 console here, zoom out a little bit. Alright, so your PS4 console, your DualShock 4, your headset, USB, HDMI, and power supply. Now the last thing I want to show to you is the splitter that I purchased that I've been talking about, that I bought in order to do direct capture gameplay. And I'm going to have to use this in conjunction with my capture device to bypass the HDCP. And this is it. This is the Sewell HDMI 1 to 2 splitter. Again, on this side you've got your power plug-in and an HDMI input. And on this side you've got 2 HDMI outputs. And it comes with like a power supply here. So this is actually like a metal box. I didn't think it was going to be metal. I thought it would be like plastic, but it's metal. So I'm going to be using that splitter. By the way, if you're watching this video new and you haven't seen the video where I talked about this thing is 25 bucks off of from the Sewell store. You can get it 25 bucks flat, and as long as you have 3 HDMI cords, you'll be able to use an HDMI external capture device to get your gameplay bypassing HDCP until Sony decides they want to remove that, which they said they were going to do, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's the official unboxing of the PlayStation 4. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I apologize that at some parts the camera was off and everything. I don't have a really good place in my room to actually set up to do unboxings. I don't have like a couch. I tried using my gaming chair that I usually sit in to do reviews and stuff, but the box and all, it was just too much. It was too big for the chair, so I kind of had to do it impromptu, and this is the best area I could do it. But so I apologize. It was kind of guerrilla style, and there was some background noise, but it is what it is. So, ladies and gentlemen, the PlayStation 4. What I'm going to be doing now. Yeah, one quick note. PSN, last I checked, is still messed up and down. It has been since the midnight launch. I don't know what's going on. I haven't looked at blogs or anything to find out. But last time I checked, about 3 hours ago, when my friend Dave was trying to set up his PS4 for online, PSN was still not working. So I don't know if it's coming back tonight or whatever. If it does come back, I'll be creating a brand new PSN ID. I will be retiring Crusader3219 and making a brand new one. And I'll be talking about it in a future video as to what it is. And I'm thinking of just having an open invitation. Whoever wants to add me can add me. Which is what I did not do that with PS3 or 360, but I think I might do it with PS4. And I might actually be doing some Black Ops Online tonight, or Black Ops, I'm an idiot, Ghosts Online tonight. Regardless, I'm going to be playing the campaign. A little bit later, I have to go eat dinner, and obviously I have to set the system up, download the update, and all that. I will be doing direct capture footage of Call of Duty Ghosts, the campaign, and if PSN is still down, I will obviously only be able to play the campaign tonight. If it's up, I might do some multiplayer as well, but you'll see that stuff come up shortly. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Fingers crossed this splitter works. I have no idea why it would not, unless it's a bum splitter, you know what I mean? Unless this thing is a faulty thing, but let's pray and hope that's not the case. So thank you for joining me for this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you soon with PlayStation 4 gameplay. Get hyped. I'm excited. It's time for the next gen.